Hi guys, welcome back to Thrill House of Terror. You guys are watching this video on July 4th, so happy 4th of July. So yeah, you guys are watching this on July the 4th, so yeah, happy 4th of July. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday, and I hope you guys are doing well today too. So for tonight's 4th of July video, I'm gonna tell you guys a scary urban legend that I came across. I found this to be super scary whenever I was reading it. So this urban legend is called La Mala Hora. It's an urban legend and a scary story about a demonic woman who haunts the the roads at night. She wanders the roads at night. She preys on people in their vehicles who are traveling alone on the road. So yeah, that's what this urban legend is about. And I got my United States of America flag since today is 4th of July. So I'm waving my United States of America flag since today is the 4th of July. So yeah, how do you guys like my United States of America flag? So yeah, how do you guys like my United States flag? I think it looks really beautiful. So yeah, it does look so beautiful. But anyway, let's get on with this scary urban legend of La Mala Hora. So yeah, La Mala Hora is a scary demonic woman who haunts the countryside roads at night. She wanders the roads at night, preying on people in their vehicles who are traveling alone on the road. And they say that she will attack your car by scratching your windows. So yeah, she will scratch your windows whenever you're driving on the road. She will definitely attack your vehicle whenever you're driving alone on this road at night. I think it's pretty scary that she would do that. And she has black hair and pointed teeth and glowing red eyes and claws. So she has all that. Long claws, pointed teeth, red eyes, and black hair. So let me tell you guys the story about La Mala Hora. La Mala Hora. I think I'm saying this right. La Mala Hora. So the story goes on about a woman who is going to her friend's house, and her husband is away on a business trip. So her husband is away on a business trip while she goes to her friend's house. At night, when she go into her friend's house, she locks the door behind her whenever she's leaving her house, and she gets into her car, and she's driving on the road at night. As she's driving on the road at night, she suddenly comes across something on the road, and she was absolutely terrified. It was a demonic woman that she saw on the road as she's driving all by herself to her friend's house, while her husband is away on a business trip. And while she's driving on the road, the demonic creature attacks her car and she can see that this demonic woman has black hair, red eyes, sharp teeth, sharp pointed teeth, and and claws. It's clawing at her window, trying to break the glass. The woman tries to drive off. She tries to speed away, but the creature starts to chase her car. Lamala Hora starts chasing her car, and she's still clawing at her windows, trying to break the glass. And the woman was screaming in horror whenever this demon woman was trying to attack her in the car. But she drives off, she drives as fast as she could, and the creature is off of her car. She thought that she must have lost her. She thought that she lost the demon woman, but she did not lose her. It's still chasing after her as she drives off as fast as she could. So she thought that she lost her, but she did for a few seconds until she breathed a sigh of relief. But nope, she did not lose her. But she did lose her for a few seconds, and she did breathe a sigh of relief, thinking she lost the woman. But nope, not for long. She can see that the creature was growing taller and taller and taller as a tree. So Lamala Hora was growing as tall as a tree. She got so tall as a tree, she began chasing after the woman, but she sped off as fast as she could until finally she lost her. The creature was gone. So the demonic woman was gone, and it was nowhere to be seen. And she was almost close to her friend's house. But good thing she was almost close to her friend's house. Finally, she reaches her friend's house, and she knocks on the door, and her friend answers the door. She quickly gets inside the house, and she locks the door behind her. So she locked the door behind her whenever she entered the house. Her friend asked her what was wrong, and she was telling her that that this demonic woman was attacking her car and clawing at her windows. And her friend said that it must have been Lamala Hora, the creature that roams the roads and attacks people who travel alone. So yeah, it was Lamala Hora that her friend was talking about whenever she attacked her car while she was driving on the road. So yeah, her friend was explaining to her about Lamala Hora and what she does to people who travel alone. So yeah, she was telling her friend that Lamala Hora attacks people in their vehicle whenever they're driving alone, and she wanders the roads at night looking for her victims to attack while they're driving their vehicles at night alone on this road. That's what her friend was telling her about. So she stayed at her friend's house for as long as she could before driving back home. but she was too afraid to drive back home because of La Mala Hora. She waited for a few hours to go back home. Okay, finally she drove back home safely. She was making sure La Mala Hora was nowhere to be found on the road, but she was nowhere to be found on this road. So she was so happy that La Mala Hora was nowhere to be found on this road and nowhere to be seen too. So when the lady reached her house, she can see police cars near her house. She was wondering what was going on. Why is the police at her house? So when she got out of her car, the police officers approached her and told her the bad news. They told her that her husband was dead and he was he was mugged. So yeah, he was mugged and he was killed. And the police officers told her that her husband was shot in the head to death, which is so sad and terrible. Her husband was shot in the head, which is so sad and terrible at the same time. So yeah, the police officers did tell the woman that her husband was mugged and he was dead and he was shot in the head. The woman was so upset and heartbroken. So yeah, she was so sad, upset, and heartbroken that her husband was shot in the head and that he was mugged. So yeah, that's so sad and terrible. So yeah, that's so sad that the woman's husband was dead, which is so sad and heartbreaking. So yeah, that's why the police was at her house to tell her the bad news about her husband. So yeah, the police officers did tell the woman the bad news about her husband. But anyway, that was the story of La Mala Hora. So yep, that's the story of La Mala Hora. I hope you guys enjoyed this scary urban legend and story. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a big old thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, because I post every single week. So yeah, be sure you guys are subscribed to my channel so you guys don't miss any new videos I upload every single week. And happy 4th of July. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Happy 4th of July. And as always, stay creepy. So yeah, and as always, stay creepy.